final question is about the staffing for a course like this, for the GEM course. Just interested in what you see the professional development needs and challenges are around for staff at this level.
Yeah. So if we can think about graduate entry medicine at Nottingham, we're slightly different to many other graduate entry courses in the country in that we are at some geographic distance from the main medical school. So our graduate entry students don't sit, well, we'd say they do see BMed-Sci students, but they don't work with BMed-Sci students until the 18-month stage. That means that we have to be that bit more self-contained, and we almost have to do a lot more stuff in-house. So the challenges for this division of the School of Medicine is making sure that we've got sufficient numbers of staff who are, academic, administrative, and sort of technical staff who are capable of delivering what we need for the students, without necessarily the opportunity to say, I will just get someone from Department X to come in and help with that if there's a problem. That inevitably means that the staff here are very much more focused, at least those who have lots of contact with the medical students are much more focused on activities around teaching and learning, and probably have slightly less time for research, even if they are considered or thought to be research active. And partly that's because we've got students for a long period of time all the way through the year. So some of the challenges around that can be trying to get the university or the medical school, to a lesser extent, but the university, to identify that those staff need to be rewarded, and they need to be recognised for those significant efforts that they make in teaching and learning, and that perhaps where they do have a requirement to carry out research, that I don't say it takes a back seat, but you have to take a balanced view of the two of them. I think universities and medical schools in the UK are changing. We're in a process of change where universities and medical schools are seeing much, or are prepared. They always saw the value of teaching and learning, but are prepared much more obviously to say we value teaching and learning, and we do want to, we want to recruit, we want to retain, and we want to reward the best staff that we possibly can. So getting staff into situations where they can perhaps take a little bit more control of, say, an element of the course, where in another medical school they might simply deliver on it. It's something we need to do because we need the staff to do it, but it also provides them an opportunity for personal development that might go on and allow them to be promoted from, teaching associate to lecturer to associate professor level and beyond.
Sounds like you have a sort of strong team committed to an approach who induct people into that.
Yeah, it's a challenge. We try to run graduate entry medicine alongside our BSc. So people who are teaching on GEM are also teaching on the BSc programme. It can be a real challenge to balance those types of activities together. But I would say that everybody here who's, whether they're a non-clinical or a clinical academic, someone from administrative, professional and managerial roles or technical services roles, they do realise that the raison d'etre, if you like, of the division, more or less, at least in terms of education, is to turn out the best medical students that we can, and they are committed to that, and show significant amounts of commitment to the students, and I think that they do a great job. Yeah.